Back at it again. BP Crew. Special watch along this time. Netflix original. The Last Airbender. Third iteration. What do you think they're going to call them?
This would be the second iteration.
No, because you're forgetting about the M. Night Shyamalan one.
No, I know.
That would have been the second iteration.
The first iteration.
No, the first iteration is The Last Airbender, the original cartoon.
Wouldn't that just be the original cartoon?
No, iteration means like a type of, its own thing. So, we just watched Dune, and then there's the old Dune. That would be the first iteration of Dune.
Well, that would be because there's the book.
No. Well, there's a book for The Last Airbender. I noticed you didn't bring that up.
I didn't even know there was a book for it.
Well, it's a, graphic novel, but...
There's a ton of them, actually.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll be goddamned.
So, back to what I was saying.
I'm Leon.
Oh, you fucking... I'm Scott.
Go Bear.
Dan here.
I'm Jay.
There it is. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Last Airbender... Third iteration, not including any written or printed content. We're taking a break from our unending quest to Kevy Baker to do this special, per Leon's request, who's never seen it, The Last Airbender, Netflix original, live action series. As I was saying, what do you think they're going to call him?
I don't know.
I'm going to say Aang.
I've seen the first two movies of Avatar, and I don't really think James Cameron really did us any favors by waiting 20 years to put out the second one.
You are 100% correct. You'd think you'd strike while the iron was hot.
Yeah.
Instead of taking a second swipe at it a generation later.
And so now they're doing this series 20-something years after Avatar came out.
Yeah, that sounds
I
about
don't
right.
understand it.
Well, I mean, you just tap that pool. Netflix is hurting. They don't have shit. What are you going to watch? The Meg 2?
That was pretty good.
It was, actually. We only gave it a 5. But
I think I gave it a 4.8.
It was still pretty good.
Never watch it again.
It was better than some things. Not as good as Pretty Woman.
I'm not as good as Pretty Woman. I'm kind of surprised.
I guess with that being said,
all right,
I'll guide us in. My first time, that is, guiding you in. So let me give it a shot, shall we?
All right.
So, to sync this audio track to your copy of the Netflix original 2024 Avatar: The Last Airbender, simply pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Avatar: The Last Airbender. At the 5-second mark, when the Netflix logo fades to black, unpause this audio track, and you'll be all good to go. So again, pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Avatar: The Last Airbender at the 5-second mark when the Netflix logo fades to black. Unpause this audio track and you will be all synced up. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back. A Netflix series. Playing some Indiana Jones music. I like that. Is that the Comet?
That's the
Comet? All right. Looks like they're just straight lifting the music from the TV show. That ain't so bad.
That's all right. Maybe this is shot for shot.
I'm hoping. Well, it's already not, because this isn't how the animated series opens.
Fuck, I don't know. I haven't seen it in so long.
Okay, some sort of pigeon rat?
Yeah, you remember all the animals are hybrids except for the one.
Except for the bear?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
Or just wholly new animals, I guess. Air bison, whatever the fuck that is. And giant moles, giant mole rats, those are...
Those are real.
Yeah, just not as giant.
Yeah, just huge. And I think they're a blend of something too. Badger mole rats or something like that.
Oh, was that it? Badger
I think
moles?
it was. Yeah, I think that was.
And
it.
that's why her family symbol is the badger. Tops. Gotcha.
Okay.
Earthbender. I'll fill you in since you're new to the series. Beat you to it. I thought he said furry.
Don't get excited. Ooh.
I was excited before this started.
So far, I like the costumes and sets. Fine.
I think we're a little premature on the sets. Costumes look good. I thought the bending looked pretty good.
Oh.
Looks like the animals could use a little work. He's a good catch.
Just block him off here with the wall, and then you'd go on the other
On
side.
the other side,
Go
yeah.
on the other side, buddy.
Yeah, he's doing it
Drop
right.
kick. And bending's a little weird to me because it's like part dance. You know?
Yeah.
It's too bad you can't just like bend without all the funny moves.
No, they're based off of kung fu moves from different styles of kung fu. The only one that's like a dance is Toph's, funny enough. Because she has her own unique earth bending.
It's all dancing to me.
And even then, I think it's just a combo of two different martial arts to look kind of like dancing.
Oh, it's the Fire King or whatever, his grandpa, his dad. I can't even remember the last time I watched any of this. I bet the last one I watched was the M. Night movie. And how long ago was that? We're doing the M. Night movie after this for sure.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
I think they had planned to do 4 movies, and then the first one did so terribly awful that they were like, ooh.
They do a funny one, the earthbenders in that, where they like pick up rocks and throw them, you know, like the earthbending. But it's like you could pick up a bigger rock and throw it like quicker.
Or just run at them, yelling.
Hoorah!
But you'd have like 5 guys doing it rather than 5 guys lifting one rock.
Comments coming.
Cinch his beard, grab it, and spite him.
Okay.
So he has like a funny little beard for a little while.
A big handful of it missing.
Yeah.
It's about the Avatar.
Damn.
But they're like monks, right? They don't even have sex, I thought. So you're just kind of born
No.
and become an airbender.
No, it's genetic.
This seems like it's kind of like the beginning of the
Our
cartoon.
powers combine.
Yeah, it is.
So this is probably Katara or whatever.
Well, not the actual voice actors, I assume.
Yeah, whoever's
But the
playing
character
her
here.
in the movie or in the
I
show.
don't
I'm
know
assuming.
about that. She sounds kind of old to me.
Well, I thought she didn't. It's her that does it in the cartoon, so I
Yeah.
was figuring they'd probably do the same thing in this.
No, he's got ambition.
Yeah. It's a good thing they told us it was adventurous music. Otherwise, I don't know.
Can't believe they've already cooked somebody to a crisp. Wasn't even 5 minutes in.
All right. Mysterious music. I'm still calling it AAing They're gonna call him
Because he's got a drinking problem.
A Ron.
Ron.
A Way. Because it's how Chinese people say NG, the last name. Way.
All right.
Way.
I thought it was Nugent, but okay. All right, not a bad looking name. They took the M. Night Shyamalan tattoos.
No, it looks like it's writing.
It's not supposed to be. You saw the old man just had the big. You see how none of them have writing?
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. That was an M. Night thing. He made it like intricate writing, which I don't have a problem with. I think it looks better, to be honest with you. Talk about falling with style, huh?
I could do better.
I could probably fall better. Is that what you're saying?
He kind of sounds like him. A little bit.
I'm going to say they're not going to be as good. They're not going to sound as good because they have to be actors too, instead of just voice actors. So I think, you're probably going to get a little with that.
Katara was Egg from Arrested Development.
I know.
Her?
Well, she doesn't do much acting in that. She's a fine actor, but she definitely doesn't look like.
I don't like how far it comes down on their forehead, all the way between the eyebrows.
Yeah, all the way between their eyes. He used to be able to hide his in his hairline.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What the fuck are those? Run, kids, run!
Oh, they're pooping.
We're under attack.
Right? What the fuck? Some sort of crazy monster thing. I was questioning earlier myself, and then I briefly put it to Scott and Leon over here. What if I thought they shaved their whole body? You know what I mean? I don't remember.
He's got facial hair.
Yeah, I don't remember if they have facial hair or not, like the monks in the cartoon. So I wanted to look it up, but I forgot to because I was so excited to get started. But I was like, because if you're going to take the time to shave your head, I can't believe you wouldn't do at least your downstairs.
Armpits.
Armpits?
Downstairs, nipple hair.
Everything. Why not, right? Because they're monks. They don't got TV. You spend an hour every day cutting your hair in some inappropriate places. Part of your bending keeps you limber. Is that a woman?
Yeah.
I don't remember there being any female airbenders.
Woke.
I'll bet you it's not woke. I'll bet you it's the opposite of woke. They're going to try super hard to keep everybody the same race and sex from the cartoon. Because that was one of the huge backlashes that the M. Night movie got. Because the good guys had light skin. No, the good guys had dark skin, and the bad guys had light skin.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because the Fire Nation has really light skin, and the waterbenders are like Native American coloring, so they have like dark skin. But they switched it for the movie so that the good guys have white skin and the bad guys have brown skin. And that was, I remember, one of the things people were always talking shit about. And so these guys, they would be like Shaolin monks, right? And then the Fire Nation would be like Japan probably. And then the Earth Kingdom is probably China. They're like the Inuits, natives, or what do you want to call those kind? Would be the waterbenders.
Oh, yeah. And the airbenders would be monks.
Yeah, they
from like Nepal.
Yeah, exactly. Up on the mountains.
All right.
And a lot of that's just me.
So the lightest ones would be the Japanese.
Yeah, and they were the bad guys. And so it was like, and then obviously, that's like a cliche, an old cliche. The good guys are the white guys, and the bad guys are the darkies. That's like old black and white movie stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
What?
Gyatso.
I've never once bent any other.
I know, right? How could you possibly know that?
It's like, what are they going to say? Toph is also the Avatar because she's incredibly skilled and even younger than Aang.
And she can bend metal.
Yeah.
Wait, she can bend metal?
Mm-hmm. She's a metal bender.
What? You think the airbenders would be able to, like, make your lungs explode or something?
That's illegal.
They probably could. They'd probably be, instead of explode, probably more like steal the air. Well, because water benders put people in water, like bubbles. You know? So it's like, you better be quick at holding your breath. Water benders can actually bend people. They call it blood bending.
What?
Yep. This kid needs to drink more water. You know, I do love watching Netflix stuff on Netflix. It always looks so good.
Yeah.
This is like the best thing we've ever watched as far as like clarity and shit. You know, there's not going to be any of that coding or whatever codexing we were calling it.
Codices.
Codicai? Codices?
Codices.
Close enough. Come on now. In the animated series, this is just a story he tells. And it takes like 30 seconds. No, he's attached to you emotionally. He feels your worry.
So they don't have there's no episode of the cartoon that correlates to this, where they're talking about all this stuff going on?
They find...
'Cause I could have sworn there was like flashbacks or something.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's all told in story. And they don't spend minutes. They spend seconds talking about it.
But I thought that they talk about it throughout the series. They kind of fall back on this, like different things that happened at this time. Right?
Very rarely. For
Yeah.
brief periods of time.
All right.
This has already been longer than all of it put together in the entire original series. And this will probably end up being about the same. I don't remember how many episodes there were per season, but they were probably like 20 minutes long, 25-minute long episodes. So probably 2 of those are like one of these. There's 8 of these, so I bet there was probably 16 roughly episodes in the first season. You know? So it's probably going to be a lot. I just hate it that they already have such a successful piece of media that they could just like, you know, part of it's the pacing, part of it's the acting, part of it's, you know, this and that. And it's like you could just do it, just redo it, just do it exactly how it is.
Well,
But live action.
my problem is it's even being done in live action. Like,
Yeah.
grow up and watch a cartoon.
Hoorah! Even the children.
Especially the children. What? Rocket Pack, go!
Well, I thought they were kind of weak earlier when they were fighting that Earthbender. Because they hit him a couple of times and it didn't really do anything to him.
Those are town guard. These are like military special forces.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have taken the time to say sisters, you might have defended yourself. It's a pretty hard crash. Action music. Oh, I'm going to hate this so much. You don't have to tell me, right? If you can't tell what kind of music it is by listening to it, you're not using the right kind of music.
You're probably deaf.
No. What do deaf people know of music? Music's just a word to them.
Where's the rest of the team?
Sleeping. So this is actually pretty. This is what happens. He runs away, and then this happens. So he doesn't know any of this is going on.
I guess in a world full of people with superpowers, the most powerful superpower guy isn't all that special. Like, because like they're literally trying to kill the Avatar cycle right now.
Yeah, it's true. Because if he had 5 benders,
I thought
I bet the Avatar couldn't take the best of each bender or whatever.
so. Aren't they trying to kill the Avatar because the next Avatar is supposed to be the Fire
No,
Nation?
the last one was the Fire Nation, and then the next one's the
Water.
no, the next one's Wind. So that's why they're attacking.
Well, we meant after Aang.
So they're trying to break the cycle. So if they kill the Avatar here,
But won't he just reincarnate into another?
Into the Water Tribe.
but they don't. There hasn't been a new Avatar yet. That's what they were just saying. The Avatar wasn't chosen yet, so that's why they're going to kill them all. But yes, that's exactly correct.
Huh.
So that was like a guy, right? That's what all these little fire things that keep landing are guys, and that guy just like ate shit into a tower?
I don't know.
Because I thought it was artillery at first, but then out of the explosions, a firebender would pop. And so I was like, oh, okay, these are the guys flying up. But that one looked like it hit the tower and blew up. It was like a guy just totally like overshot. I'm coming. Try flying above the storm. See, like these guys. Oh no! Oh fuck! I went too far.
Are you sure this is the trajectory I should use? Yeah, buddy, do it.
You got this. That made the pig noise. Which there wasn't as much of in Backdraft as I thought there was going to be.
Yeah, I wonder if they toned it down.
For all subsequent releases. Did they just burn the shit out of that woman?
Yeah,
Damn.
she's crispy.
It doesn't sound like bad guys. It literally just sounds like somebody knocking at the door. Monkey Atsu! Monkey Atsu! The firebenders are here. Why didn't you fly higher? Oh, it's bad guys.
Ah, fire, who would have expected that?
Put away your hang glider, old man. A little blade off the edge of that would be pretty sweet. Uh-oh.
So, okay. I was going to ask if they'd already explained that.
They do later in the series. The comet gives firebenders, it makes them more powerful. And then there's...
I know that, but I was wondering, like, that's why they're as powerful as they are right now, and I was wondering if they were going to get to that.
All right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Like, what a shitty existence.
They eat kelp. That's like their vegetables. And they probably eat some sort of penguin seal or something. That's like their food.
What do you do when your feet get cold?
Do you put on another pair of boots?
They just continue to be cold. I think that's a pretty good soccer.
Yeah. It's the angle probably helps a lot.
Seriously, what the fuck's wrong with the fishing?
Katara.
Made it more ridiculous, but I preferred them younger. I don't like these high school senior Katara and
Well, you get that Degrassi crowd or whatever, right? Oh, I dropped my vibrator. A little before your time. You're a big Degrassi guy.
seems more skins.
All right. A little old for me, but okay. Okay, well, where are all the waterbenders then?
I'm your daddy now. What?
You're not too far off, actually. There's enough fish here to feed one person. Quietly, you're gonna scare the fish. They're making some pretty good speed.
Damn river ocean currents.
It's a brave new world. Who knows what kind of crazy shit they're up to. Soka! I like their little shin armor. Well, we're dead. I don't know. It looks an awful lot like a costume.
His?
Yeah, like their clothes.
Oh, theirs aren't very done well. The armor looks better.
Their Earthbender armor looked good. I didn't have any problem with that. I guess I haven't had. That's the first thing I really had a problem with. The monks looked okay. And yeah, he looked a little costume-ish.
Fire Nation was good.
Yeah.
Their battle armor.
This is supposed to be the Fire Nation 100 years later. So let's see how they look in this one. That's okay. It's pretty good. Pretty good soccer.
What?
If you don't get that boat, we're gonna die.
Hello, Avatar.
They're pretty close. I can see him from here. Let's go.
Yeah, their clothes should be a little bit more lived in.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they just look very like a costume. They were taking their impending doom pretty good. Watch me.
Wait, where's his buffalo?
Still in the ice? They actually ride the buffalo back.
That's what I thought happened.
Grain. She's actually over 100 years old. I said she's actually over 100 years old. Old people in this one live. People in this one live a long time. Look at how uncomfortable that bed would be. It's like driftwood with a couple of pelts on it.
Your bed.
That's actually the first time you've gotten it right.
What do you mean?
Well, because that's actually within the rules of the game. Because a guy was using it. And it's a legitimate call, like a valid call.
Okay, I'll take it. So remember that.
Oh, yeah? After your 100th attempt, you finally got one?
Not hundreds of attempts.
I said 100th.
Probably 90.
Alright, so this is Uncle Iroh? I don't remember the names very well. Uncle Iroh?
Gyro.
Uncle Jiro? Godzilla.
Yes, I'm sure that'll happen any day.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Your sister will beat your ass. He's even the older brother, too.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I don't know how I feel about Uncle either.
No, that was going to be impossible to cast. Uncle and Toph, you're screwed.
He makes an halfway good top, huh? Put some great contacts on him and a funny hat.
Why is he naked?
Great.
I've heard things about Airbenders.
She probably wanted to check and see if the, drapes match the curtain, so to speak.
Completely bald.
Yeah, from head to toe. They're only allowed to grow, and even his eyebrows should be cut short. Like, when you get close, it turns out they're tattooed on, like the same symbols as the arrow or whatever.
I thought you were going to go, he has an arrow, a blue arrow along the length of his dick, and it puts in his, pee hole.
All right. Just like it comes down his head and his arms and his legs, there's one on the bottom of his penis. Like it's wrapping around from behind or something. Ah, what the fuck? Not a very good actor either. AA.
Probably tastes delicious.
Yeah, they're
probably
gonna eat
wouldn't
the
want to
shit
take
out
one
of
over
that.
there. I got a laugh out of me.
All right, there he is. Apper.
All of a sudden, arrows, those spears just start coming at him.
The little kids do understand this is a threat. It's like, oh shit.
That would be great because they like hunt whales, so there'd be like chains and stuff attached to the spears.
Yeah.
There's 6 or 7 of them, like tying them down. He's like a
And
sky
Yosaka's
whale.
always hungry.
Their whole tribe is. They can't even catch fish.
Well, that's true. Is that why Sokka's always hungry? Is because they're just terribly
She
malnourished?
probably.
That's what I just said, yeah.
I thought she was going to break into song. I remember! I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Late at night in September.
Is that what it says? We really need to watch that with subtitles on. I've been learning a lot with watching these subtitles.
How do I say that you remember? No?
Okay, thank you.
I love that
Yeah,
song.
we got it. It's a song.
No,
Okay.
I'm going to keep going now.
Well, to yourself. Just sing in your head. You gonna run away again? This fucking kid.
Title.
Cinema Sins roll credits. And we're done. He was just right there the whole time. Monkey Man over here.
I like that guy's chops. I wish I could grow chops that impressive. You know you're a little jealous too.
Well, I mean, I have a full beard. That's just like the back half of a beard.
That's the best part of the beard.
My beard wraps all the way around.
And maybe if you
My
did,
beard looks a lot more like that.
maybe if you did it like him, you wouldn't see all the gray.
You think so?
You just cut all the gray
Oh,
out.
cut all the gray out. So that's
Yeah.
probably why he does it.
All right.
I picked up this trick from my brother because he keeps cutting his hair shorter and shorter, higher and higher up. Because, you know, it starts right at the temples and then it kind of creeps up. So every time I see him, he's got it shaved down to the skin higher and higher. Now he's basically got like a mohawk because it's like the grays go all the way up.
Aw.
Except for a thin stripe on top. It's pretty funny. You're not as cute as I thought you'd be. Probably a lot more age appropriate though, for all the jokes I'm gonna make.
Man.
Which is good. She's not
Man.
like 14 or something. Well, she was always a malnourished 16. So she just looked like a 14-year-old. Oh shit.
My dad went for milk.
Well, he actually went for his mom. Her mom, I guess. That's deep. So where do I get one of those costumes from? It's just right there. Oh, there's a bunch of them. So they really haven't done that well. They just attack the Airbenders, which have no army or, like that kind of stuff.
He seems like an angsty, whatever the fuck his name is.
Prince Zoku?
Zoku, that's it.
Prince, Yoku? Zoku? I think it's Zoku.
So, I don't understand. He's the only good firebender, right?
No.
Right now? Eero?
No. There's a bunch of them. People aren't bad, just the leaders are.
Wow.
You going to make some sort of Nazi reference? Not all Germans are bad.
Mm.
I'm sure there's an underground that are trying to fight their oppressive regime and helping other people get...
Probably wouldn't call them Nazis then. We're just living Germans.
There you go.
Or Austrians.
The Prussians.
Get me started on those jackasses.
Not even a country anymore. No, it's so wet. Oh, it dripped on my face. Got some in my mouth.
I didn't even see it at first. Like the last second I saw the ship.
See? Some whaling shit right here.
See, yeah, poor Appa.
Right?
He does have cool armor. Sokka.
Yeah, armor looks good. I don't know how I feel about those shoulder pads, but...
Yeah. Shoulder pads always make you look bigger.
Why'd you put your boats on the outside? Zuko.
It really does sound like him from what I can remember.
Well, he's played by Rufio. So do you remember what Rufio sounds like?
Yeah.
That's...
Pretty similar to that kid.
Pretty similar to Dallas Liu. That's his name, apparently.
I think he got... Oh, that's the Fire Prince?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't hate the casting in this.
So far, my least favorite.
I like the way
probably
Sokka always has a confused look on his face.
He's definitely looks like he's making a face. He also looks kind of old too. Even Aang looked like he had a little like mustache, but he definitely looks like they make him up to look a lot younger. Hiding in here with all the old ladies.
He's in his early 20s.
That sounds about right.
Katara was probably about 17 when they filmed. And Aang was probably about 12.
All right.
And it makes the love line between Aang and Katara real fucking awkward. It's a bit of a Princess Amidala vibe going on. It's like 5 years younger than you. Stop.
Oh crap! I'm not a bender. We should have set some ground rules. Oh, he's already dead.
Lucky he doesn't get killed right here.
Yeah, you have to be a bender if you're going to be in their world. But I kind of like how some of the more powerful people in this aren't even benders. The circus girl, she was always one of my favorites.
I don't remember her.
She knows like some kung fu that takes away people's bending. Basically, their ability.
She does pressure points.
Yeah, something like that. And she's like super agile and stuff.
She was She was from the Fire Nation, though, right?
Yeah, but not everybody's a bender, so she's got other skills. Sokka, because he becomes a master swordsman by the end. I kind of like that plucky underdog style. You know, there's a couple other ones. Jet. Some other people that are pretty badass, even though they're not benders.
Good old Smeller Bee.
More just at large than anything, but all right. Somebody threw a snowball at that guy?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like fucking rocks.
Yeah, you saw the one eat a rock to the face. Obviously.
Really?
The fuck? Well, yeah, because you're like a monk? Like one of those non-violent monks or whatever? Pacifists?
You should still burn one of them.
Throw a rock back at Sokka.
Pray I don't alter the deal further.
I'm going after him.
My girlfriend was the moon.
That's rough, buddy.
She sure was.
No, he goes, my girlfriend turned into the moon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Oh, starting with the big questions, huh? So, you know by the end of this, Uncle Iroh gets super jacked, right? So do you think they got some old guy, got him all jacked, and then put him in this like a pudgy outfit or something.
All right.
So that at the end, when he pops his shirt off and he's all ripped.
That'd be funny.
I'll look up Paul Sun-Hyung Lee body.
He looks familiar.
Oh, he's from the Mango.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, not Porkins.
What?
You heard me.
They're not even the same race. Like, I don't see people that way. The fuck?
I mean, he actually kind of gave evidence he doesn't, apparently.
Did you just take my keys?
Don't you think they would have tied his hands or bound him?
No, they got him locked in a cage. Usually you don't keep people tied up when you lock them in a cage.
Unless they're benders.
Oh, you got me there. You know what I would do? I would tie him down like I was talking about doing to the dog. Where like one to either side. Yeah. Not
Can't move.
He could still move some. He could sit down and things like that.
You'd literally have to bind the hands because they can sit there and, use their hands.
They should have done up the clothes more. They're too simple. That's what the problem is. You know how he's got the stupid tattoo with all the designs in it? Mm-hmm. His clothes should be like that too. Instead of just an orange cape,
All right.
It should have some trim.
Especially since he is.
At the very least. Just to make it look more. Because it looks just like, it looks too much like the cartoon. He's like two colors,
Yeah. Oh, it makes it easy for cosplayers, though.
But that's what I'm saying. It looks like a costume. Like, they're going to sell better costumes.
Yeah, it should have been, I don't know, if they were orange and yellow like silk with patterning on it.
Yeah, patterns for sure.
Yeah, like you said, like his tattoo.
Even just the trim, just to have like a little border like that with some arrows or something on the corners to kind of look like his tattoos. I like the armor. I definitely like the fire warriors or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Well,
why don't you?
Couldn't you shoot too? Yeah.
Well, I could fly.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You're on my delicious water bison. Or whatever it is. Air bison. Buffalo.
I don't know. You're basically asking a woman to understand the intersect path, and I don't buy that. NFL people fuck that up.
It's true. Professional athletes,
yes,
trained professionals like mathematicians and fucking what are they called? Combat pilots and things.
Maybe she wasn't intentionally. She didn't do it intentionally.
She did it.
She's just practicing.
She was not even watching. Hey, what happened to my water ball? It'd be a lot cooler if he was like steering it as it was going, like to chase him down. Because it'd be really easy to avoid that. Oh, yeah, and then you just turn slightly, and then all of a sudden you're done.
Yeah.
Mysterious music playing. Are they already right back to the temple?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
This is like... I'm trying to think of what episode. This is kind of like the second or third episode.
Yeah, it looks like they're moving through it pretty quick. The first one's, like I said, so this is probably the second episode. Because I have a feeling that these are going to be, like I said, one of these are going to be like 2 episodes from the show. And I'm just guessing.
I still think that this is further along than the second episode.
They might be telling it in a different order.
That's
as
true.
well. Who knows? Maybe they do the entire series in 8 episodes. Who knows, right? If they're an hour long a piece, 8 hours, that's 4 movies.
Yeah, it could be. Still seems a little rushed.
I still think this is just going to be the first season. Well, they only did 3 books, right? I think they only did 3 seasons of the original one.
I don't remember. Why? Because the Book of Air would be really short.
And it's over.
Too soon.
Oh, actually, I think it's because it's what he learns to bend. Because in the one's book is the water, right? And that's where he learns to bend the water.
Yeah.
And then the last one's fire, and that's where he learns to bend fire.
Because he already knows air.
Yeah. Literally his buddy, huh? Damn. Sounds like some Final Fantasy music. He's avataring.
Now you bring that up. Fucking, if you're gonna do a live action thing, live action
shit.
Final Fantasy VI.
Yes.
Oh.
You got so many good characters.
It's a long fucking series.
Nah, you could.
2 seasons?
No, I think you're thinking of how long it actually takes to do all the random battles.
I think
Rather than just,
that
like,
was a good 40,
cutscenes and
45
stuff.
hour game. I think I've seen some speed runs 6 hours. So that's probably just straight story. So a season or 2, I think that would be reasonable. 1 season, 1 8-hour long season. You could probably do all of it, right?
I kind of think so.
I think that'd be I think that'd be fair. That'd be great.
Yeah,
Gao. The Moogle. Maybe take a swipe at your eyebrows when you're fucking doing your head up.
Oh, we're gonna see the blueness? He looks like fucking. What's his name?
Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan, yeah.
Like Dr. Manhattan slapped him with his dick.
Just happens to be shaped like an arrow.
Oh, he's got a huge head. He's like a jughead or whatever. Dr. Manhattan, I mean.
Yeah.
Did we ever say the count? I'll put it in when I do the.
We did.
Okay.
When I do the in the description.
I think you
But
had...
it was 22 or
I
something.
thought you
like
had
that.
25 dongs dropped.
Yeah, there's a lot. I actually have it written down here somewhere. I was just looking at it the other day in sheer disbelief.
It's a list I look at pretty often.
I
actually.
couldn't believe it. I was, because if people could see, I should probably take a picture of the way I keep track of stuff. Dong count. Yeah, 25. You're right. I couldn't believe it. And it's funny, too, because like we said in the movie, there's probably 5. And then in the director's cut, there's 25. 5 times.
He's
as
never
much.
wearing underwear.
I mean,
He's
he
just
really
constantly
commits.
balls out.
He fucking commits to that shit. And you know, he was personally involved in the casting, Snyder or whatever. Because, you know, we were looking at the guy they based the model off of, and he's probably like, I don't know. This is missing something. Bring in another one. Make them touch each other. It's not right. Paint them blue. That one. Yeah.
Now make it blue.
You put some reflective paint on there so you can shine a light on him and it look like he's glowing. And we're getting close. We're getting close.
So the people who did the live action or the cartoon version, they did need to reprise their live action roles, but I still would have liked if they had been in the show.
At least doing all the voiceover stuff might have been cool.
Well, like Toph, she was literally 12 when she took the role, and she's now like 26. You know, she would have been fine to have the background or like some
Yeah, I
side
see what you're saying.
character.
See, I don't. That's the part I don't like it when they do that. Bring them back in and just give them bit parts just to like nod to the original.
Well, just so also they're involved.
Oh crap! No, not like
I'm not
this.
disappointed with it. Not mad at it.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Yep.
It's fucking Netflix. Why don't you just put it up there? Then you never have to worry. Because I can't get to it in time before the next episode starts.
I'm gonna blame that on Leon.
I am going to blame it on Leon. Because he's all moved the mouse. And I'm like, no, I need it here so I can be on it quick. And then now look at us. We missed the credits because I was too slow.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
I couldn't get to it quick enough. Well, I guess
your
I was
mental
sitting kind of funny.
Your mental acuity has nothing to do.
No, that's not fair. That was like 3 seconds. You saw how quickly I was on that.
Quickly, you like reached for the mouse over here, then you're over there, then up there, then
It
back
took me
over
forever
here,
to find it.
and then finally you realize that you glazed over it.
It's dark in here.
So,
and I was sitting funny.
Sorry, TV show, maybe just one favorite per episode rather than trying to reach for two.
I could do 2.
I think that they cast the Sokka was done
Okay,
very
Sokka was
well.
your favorite?
I think he's cast very well. It looks like him.
That's good.
I think Zuko looks pretty good. Casting, I think, so far is fair.
All right. So your casting's going to be yours?
So far,
All right.
Armor and sets, I know that's 2, but I consider them kind of one like production type thing.
All right.
Okay.
So the production.
Even the snow scenes looked pretty good.
You know what? I didn't have any problems with any of the scenes so far.
Yeah,
And snow's usually a hard one.
it's real fucking hard because it's all white. They do CGI in black for a reason. It's easy to hide the mistakes.
I like Aang. Aang was, I thought he was cast pretty well too. Casting's good. You guys are making this very hard. But even pacing, I think it's up pretty on par for the show. Like I said, I'm thinking it's going to be 2
I'm surprised
episodes.
your favorite wasn't the music.
No, I didn't like all the cues. Usually music's a pretty big one for me. And
I do like that they use the theme song for the end. How
Yeah.
they make fun of the drums, that heavy drums.
Because it's like a funny chant, drums duo. Because they're going chuku chuku waka chuku waka.
Yeah.
All right. So this was our first ever. What do we call it? Not shorts, episodic. Watch along.
Okay, we can go with
We'll
that.
call it watch along episodes. Something like that. Because I call the live action stuff proper watch alongs.
No, not a proper one. I don't know what you would call this one.
Sorry. Went on Instagram for a moment.
You like porn? Oh shit!
No, it was a comedy bit. I think it was supposed to sound like porn, so it really got me there.
I'm sure. Oh, it was a comedy bit. It's a funny reel.
There was some guy that went into his settings on his computer and he adjusted. You know how you plug in something and it goes doom doom. Like, so he went into his settings and he deleted that and he added it so anytime you plugged a USB to it, it goes and then did the Japanese like weird girl moaning, and it was pretty fantastic.
I used to screw around like that a lot when I was a kid. Get into the
Yeah.
settings and do a bunch of funny, because I even do that at work. We have this monitoring system that monitors a bunch of sites, and if ever there's a problem, a critical problem, I turn it to a pig. So it'll show like a picture of a pig, and then it had like alarms to let you know that there's a critical problem.
You should find Nedry.
So I got on there and I was like, what did I say? I think it was problem. I go, problem, into the microphone. So then it goes on and the pig pops up and it goes, problem. Problem. Because it's only like 1 second long.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take any time to say problem. So usually it's like a 3 second noise with a ding in the middle. No, it's like problem. problem.
My computer log off noise was a poo going, "See you in hell!"
All right, good night.
Hey.